In 1996, two college students launched a project with a name that raised eyebrows. Back rub. No, it wasn't a massage site. It wasn't about rubbing backs or shoulders or anything else for that matter. But funny enough, this project would end up head and shoulders above its competition. That project would change the world, and after a simple spelling mistake, would be worth nearly $3 trillion today. Can you guess the company? Drop your guess in the comments, and I'll give you more clues right after this. Hey, real quick, I'm Ralph Nudi with the Nudi Home Team at Epic Realty. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Florida or anywhere else in the U.S. for that matter, head over to NudiHomeTeamFL.com. We've got agents across the country ready to help, and I'm your local expert right here in sunny Southwest Florida. And if you like my content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a story. Okay, now back to our story. Back rub. What was it? Well, it wasn't a spa site, it was a search engine. The name came from how it worked. It analyzed backlinks, and the more sites that linked back to a page, the more credibility that page had. That simple idea, backlinks, became the foundation for ranking the entire internet. The inventors of this site were two grad students, one the son of a computer scientist from Michigan, and the other a boy who had emigrated from Moscow and grew up in Maryland. At first, they didn't even like each other. They argued constantly, but soon their rivalry turned into collaboration, and together they built something that would shape the entire internet as we know it. Their names? Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Do you know the site now? They knew Backrub wasn't going to cut it. Imagine pitching investinbackrub.com. Not happening. One night, a fellow student, Sean Anderson, suggested Googleplex. Larry trimmed it down to Google, which is the number one, followed by 100 zeros. Perfect. It captured the idea of organizing endless information. But here's the twist. When Sean went to check if the domain was available, and they didn't have GoDaddy back then, he made a typo. Instead of GOOGOL.com, he typed in Google.com, and guess what? That domain was available. And just like that, a spelling error gave birth to one of the most valuable companies in history. But here's another name you probably haven't heard. Scott Hassan. Hassan was a programmer who wrote most of the original backrub code. He's often called the third founder of Google, but he left before Google was even incorporated in 1998. As a thank you, Page and Brin let him buy 160,000 shares for $800. After stock splits that turned into 2.56 million shares by the end of the 2004 IPO, those shares are worth $200 million. Not bad, but here's the kicker. He sold most or all of his stock right around that IPO. Had he held on, those shares would be worth over $30 billion today. One of the biggest misfortunes in history. Hassan still did well. He founded e-groups, sold it to Yahoo for $432 million, and later launched Willow Garage. His net worth is in the low billions, but compared to what could have been, it's pocket change. Now, some people wonder, didn't Sergey Brin sell a bunch of stocks too? And the answer is yes, but it's not the same story. After Google's IPO, Brin and Page both sold shares, billions worth, through planned sales. Sergey Brin sold heavily at times, billions between 2004 and 2016, plus another $600 million in 2023. But here's the difference. Brin always held on to a massive stake through special Class B shares. Even today, he owns roughly 6% of Alphabet. At a $3 billion market cap, that's around $180 to $200 million. So while he sold some along the way, Brin is still one of the richest people on earth. The guy didn't exactly miss out. So there's the rest of the story. A clunky project called Backrub, two grad students with a vision, a lucky typo, and an unsung third hero who cashed out way too soon. The company, Google, worth nearly $3 trillion today. And now you know the rest of the story. I'm Ralph Nudi with the Nudi Home Team. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Florida, again, visit NudiHomeTeamFL.com. No typos in your contracts, guaranteed.